Tomorrow marks 40 years since the death of the black consciousness leader Steve Bantu Biko. He died while in police detention. His opposition to apartheid put him in the spotlight, but he had humble beginnings in the Eastern Cape, and tomorrow his hometown of Ginsberg will be commemorating its most famous son.
Stephen Bantu Biko, his middle name means people, almost as if his mother knew he would belong to the people. And indeed, he was a man for the people, dedicating his life to the liberation of black people.
He called us and told us never again to touch and torch buildings. It's not what we are fighting for. We are fighting for our blackness. We must be conscious about our blackness, not the buildings. We can't fight them. We must only show the white people that we are proud of who we are and how we are.
Biko moved to King Williamstown at the age of 4. The dusty streets of Ginsberg Township was his playground. He went to Durban to study medicine in the 1960s, and there he became very active in politics. He became the leader of Black Consciousness movement and the voice of black people when the ANC and the PAC was banned. That led to his banning and detention in King Williamstown.
The streets were very busy with police when Steve came back. They were always moving around his house, keeping a close eye on him.
The people from Ginsberg also knew him as a humble person. This house, which was a 4-roomed house in his youth, was where his mother raised him and his siblings.
You'd ask for a comb. They'd even come. We could go and ask for maybe Sam from them. They'd come and ask for meal. It was not just a neighborhood. It was just the next family next door. It was the next family next door.
Now, 40 years after his death, Steve Biko's legacy continues to live on. The deep footprints he left in the political landscape is documented at the Steve Biko Center.
It makes tournaments for us, sister, and chess tournaments, soccer tournaments, and rugby tournaments. And it helped us as grade 12s in a Xhosa book called Indlalina Manyala. It made it a drama.
The Steve Biko Center helps us to do homeworks for free. We are not being charged for sitting here and writing our homeworks. And it helps us with the museum that is here that is talking about Steve Biko's journey.
Steve Biko was arrested on the 18th of August near Grahamstown for breaking the banning order placed on him. He was detained in Port Elizabeth. He was moved to Pretoria the day before he died on the 12th of September. Busisiwe Jamsana, SABC News, Ginsberg.